Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Loopring. Loopring I covered the last time on the 18th of May, so around about 5 days ago. And yeah, let's take a look at what I said in that video about Loopring because we had quite a bit of a price move today. This would confirm at that swing low here. Should we now break to the upside? I'm looking for a retest here of the 53 cent level. Should we move above that? 62 cents would be the next target. And on the way down, I gave you the key support levels. Okay, so we had here a symmetrical triangle. In any pattern, when you are in a triangle like that, you should always wait for the breakout before making your decision as a trader. Yeah, I mean, that's not financial advice, but it's just common practice. Yeah, because when you are in a pattern, even though, for example, in this pattern, there was generally a higher likelihood to break to the downside, you should always wait for the breakout before making your trading decision. That's of course different from investing. Yeah, if you know that you're close to the low and you invest for the long term, that's something different. But when you make a trading decision, you should always wait for a breakout. And here, very nicely, we saw, well, it actually didn't break this one, yeah, but we had here then, I mean, it's already been 5 days ago. So the triangle itself actually did break out to the downside, but this was nothing significant. I guess what we would have done had we followed this further, we would have extended the triangle. Obviously, it's been 5 days ago. I can't make a new video every day, but it became an extended triangle, as you can see here. So a bit of a longer one, yeah. And you can see that this broke to the upside. So it is a symmetrical triangle. More likely would have been a break to the downside, but you know, when you see then a breakout like that and when you trade it, it is breaking out and we hit that target level that I mentioned in the video, 62 cents. Yeah, you can see how the price reacted to it. So it is not above that level, and only if you really break above this level here, we will have a higher chance of actually breaking the downtrend, because at the moment we haven't made a new high, we haven't made a higher high compared to that one, indicating we're actually still sort of in the downtrend. I mean, Loopring is a volatile cryptocurrency. You have the same situation we had here in the downtrend, we had here in the downtrend, we now have here in the downtrend. And at the moment, this is only, even though it looks impressive, at the moment this is only a 3-wave move. Yeah, we have an A, B, C. You move up and an A, B, C. So at the moment, there is not yet an indicator that this will become a 5-wave move, yeah, or a bullish pattern, a bullish wave. Because after any downtrend, what we want to see for confirmation that the downtrend is over is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to see 5 waves to the upside. At the moment, we don't see this here yet, but we could see it should this become something like, yeah, this. I mean, I don't really like counting this as a wave 2, but let's just assume this would be a wave 2. Then possibly this as a wave 3, but it's not bullish enough yet. It's not long enough. Therefore, I'm leaning to an ABC. But let's say, okay, we give it the benefit of the doubt, then it would be a wave 4, and now it would need to make a new high. Then you could possibly count this as a 5-wave move, maybe even as a diagonal pattern, yeah. But for now, this is only a 3-wave move. What would need to happen now for bullish confirmation would be another move up. What would happen then? After a 5-wave move up, you would typically get your first ABC wave down, a corrective wave. So, right, let's just put that on the chart once more. Let's say we have here this 5-wave move to the upside, yeah. Then what you would get in the next move would be an ABC down. So, and this would then be another possible entry point, yeah. And you come down typically in that first ABC quite a lot, yeah. So in this first ABC, let's say we make a higher high, I wouldn't be surprised if in that first ABC we actually come down to that 47 cent level, for example, once more, the 88.7% fib level. But at the moment, this looks very much 3-wave like, and this here is also a very corrective wave. What is happening here, and the move up doesn't invalidate anything here. It is still looking very corrective, especially as we have struggled here to make a higher high. And this is a level that would now need to be broken. To be honest, actually, we would need to move above 67 cents now to actually make a higher high and to actually make a 5th wave. And at the moment, it's still very risky overall, yeah, because Loopring is still here in this overall target area. I mean, it's only just come back. We had it's come back to a range where we have now, as expected, this sort of resistance. Yeah, I mean, we had support before here at exactly this level here where we found resistance around 67 cents here. So it's basically a range, yeah, between 62 and 67 cents. And here we had resistance and support, yeah. So therefore this is a very, very relevant level here as well, yeah, and here. So this is just a level where we need to get through to unlock higher prices. And bear in mind, overall, Loopring did reach here my target area, and from here at any point it can now move up, but we are still very, very low, and the downward pressure at the moment is still very much there, and there is a risk that people now get too bullish. This could only be a fake out to the upside. In my opinion, generally in the crypto market, the low isn't in yet. I still think we need to see one more low and one more drop across the board, but Loopring has reached the target area here. It has done its ABC. Yeah, this could be finished now at any point in time. It's made a lower low compared to the wave A. It came into this area between the 88.7% fib level, between 46 cents, and the 78.6% fib level of 87 cents. And therefore, at any point in time, the low could now be in. But the evidence for that, yeah, is still not really there. There isn't enough evidence yet, I would rather say. So to get more confirmation, we would need to break above the 78.6% fib level at 87 cents. And really, I think the downward pressure really only gets relieved and taken off is when Loopring moves above 136. This is a significant swing high above I would like to see Loopring go. Yeah, and let's take a look at what would actually be in the next bull run the wave or the target for the wave 3, because this year was a wave 1, this year currently is a wave 2, in which we currently are. Now the next price target would be a wave 3, and we can put the targets on the chart for that, and I do that rather roughly, but that should be good enough. So we will look at something like $6.60. Yeah, here the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level, that would be the minimum target for a wave 3. Yeah, so this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, is a corrective wave. Next wave should be a wave 3 that will reach at least the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level of the wave 1. So there is scope for further upside, absolutely, and that is obviously what we have to assume, because if we assume there will not be any more upside, then we could also say that Loopring will die, which I don't believe, yeah, but that is the alternative. Therefore, in any next larger wave up, yeah, or in the next bull run, where the first price target would of course be the all-time high, but when we break that, then we can get to that $6.60 level. And so this is what we look at the moment. We're already retracing down again, but yeah, all eyes, I would say, on this 62 to 67 cent zone. Yeah, this is what needs to be broken, and when this gets broken, further upside potential is possible. But for now, we were rejected, and we've seen quite a strong reaction to this resistance level. But this is a level, you know, a zone. And let's just put that zone on the chart, because this would be another long opportunity. And again, no financial advice, but just what I see here in the charts. Yeah. So here, this is a resistance zone. Yeah. And when you see the price go above that level, you know, what I would normally want to wait for is here a retest of the zone and then a green candle. And that could then be a long signal that could take us then to the 78.6% fib level at 87 cents. Alternatively, if we don't manage to break through here, I mean, personally, I wouldn't go long now anymore, because in a trade, in a short-term long trade, the opportunity was down here, yeah, after the breakout of the triangle, as I suggested in the previous video. Not now, where we are just below resistance. The next long opportunity would present itself after the breakout of the zone, yeah. To the upside, but primarily I would expect lower prices for Loopring based on the structure of this wave, yeah, an ABC, in my opinion, yeah, and I think we are going to see this corrected down again fairly quickly, and then in the end we will see lower lows, in my opinion, for Loopring, yeah, and I think this is what the next few hours and days will show. And that is currently here my view about Loopring. Yeah, and one more thing that points towards that as well is that we are already getting exhausted on the 1 hour chart. You're seeing here a bearish crossover coming on the MACD on the 1 hour chart, and on the 4 hour we are now also here losing a bit of steam on the MACD, but it's too early to talk about a trend reversal. We now need to see how far is really this one reversing down, and then I would want to wait for a breakout anyway. Otherwise the downward pressure is still very much there. And yeah, support to the downside is of course here this 50-cent level, the previous swing low here. Okay, and that is my view about Loopring. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.